Hi everyone, welcome to the Lampy and Kiefer YouTube channel. My name is Kendra and I'm a hearing healthcare professional. Today's video will be all about our Thrive Care app, what it is, and how you can access it and use it. The Thrive Care app is developed by Starkey. It's compatible with Starkey Livio and Livio Edge modeled hearing aids. And it basically is for caregivers. It allows the caregiver to be able to track and monitor their loved ones' hearing aid usage and also just things like with their physical activity as well. Our Thrive score allows for us to calculate things like how many steps we're getting in throughout the day, how often we're getting up and moving. It also can monitor things like active listening and engagement, speech activity, and fall detection. So that caregiver app allows the caregiver to have access to all of that information that's available within the user's hearing aids. So I'll be adding on a video to show you the screenshot view of that Thrive Care app and what it looks like, how you can access it and download it and that type of information. So stay tuned. Thanks everyone. So in order to download the app, I'm using an Apple iPad. This app is also compatible if you have an iPhone or any of your Samsung Galaxies or Google Pixel products, Android phones. You would just have to go into your Play Store. But for the purposes of my tutorial, I'm going to open up our App Store. And then down in the bottom right hand corner, there's a little search magnifying option, so I'll choose that. And then in the box above at the top, I'm just going to type in Thrive Care. And I've already downloaded the app, but I'm just walking you through so that you all will know how you can download the app as well. So the Thrive Care app, it's the one on the left hand side right in the middle of the screen there where it looks like a little heart. So I'm going to click that, and for me it'll just say open, where it has that little blue button there, but for you all it should say download or get or something like that, and so you would just tap that to have the app download. So I'm going to hit open just to open it up, and you should see that open button once your app has fully downloaded, so you can open it up from that screen there as well once you get it downloaded. So when we open it up, we're on our home screen, and you know you're on the home screen because if you look at the bottom left hand tab, you'll see a little blue house. So the blue just means that you're in that current screen. So when you open it up, you have a Thrive score, and this is the Thrive score for the person that you're caring for. This is measured through the hearing aids. So it gives us a body score and then also a brain score. So if we tap on the body to the left, just tap the word body, it gives you for either the day or the week. I don't have any data just for the purposes of this tutorial. I'm just walking you through, but you would be able to see in live mode, you would be able to see all of your history or your caregiver, your loved one's history for their body activity. So I'll hit done at the top. And so that body score is composed of steps. So if I tap the steps, it gives you your steps for just the day or the week, the month or the year. It'll give you your averages and your data. So we'll hit done. So that's steps. The exercise, it will also calculate that as well. The stand score, so if your loved one gets up and moves every hour on the hour for 12 hours, they'll get points for that as well, and you'll be able to also just monitor that over time. So whether it's for the day, the week, the month, or the year, those will be measurable. And then usage, so how often are they wearing their hearing aids? So a lot of times, like if you're wanting to check in with your loved one and you're like, oh, well, Mom, I see you haven't worn your hearing aids today. You can also be the one to kind of help them to remember to put them in. So that's usage. You'll be able to see that, and it's again calculated on a time frame. So whether it's the day, the week, the month, or the year averages. Engagement. Engagement is the ability to talk to other people. It measures whether or not you are detecting. It detects speech from both the hearing aid user and then also from others in the environment. So it gives us an engagement score, whether it can detect multiple speech tones at the same time. And again, that's measured through the year, the month, the week, or the day. And then the environment score is kind of like active listening. So maybe you're not necessarily having a conversation with someone, but maybe the hearing aid user is streaming some music or streaming a TV show or just watching a TV show at home. It'll pick up on that type of speech and give you some environmental points for that as well. And then finally at the bottom, it also registers the falls. So it would be able to detect whether or not your loved one has had a fall and also give you the history, the date, the time that the fall was detected. So that's the home screen pretty much explained as far as the Thrive score. That score is out of 200 points. You'll get 100 for the body side and then 100 for the brain side. So it monitors both physical activity and cognitive activity as well. Up at the top, you'll be able to see your loved one's name. So it'll have, I have it paired to myself, so it just says Kendra. But then you also can see the little hearing aid. So you can have information on the battery life of the hearing aid. Oh, Mom, your hearing aid is dead. That's why it's not working. So those are some things that you can offer or maybe see and troubleshoot along with your loved one as you care for them. We can also see that one of the hearing aids is not connected, and the last time that it was connected was July 2nd. So if that ever happens, you'll be able to also see connectivity issues, and you want to contact your hearing healthcare professional if you do see that it's not connected so that they can help you to get back online there. Also, if I tap the K here, I'm just going, okay. So you can have multiple people that you care for. Maybe you want to add your mom and your dad and have a Thrive Care profile for them both. Here's where you would do that. And you would just tap add connection. And you should get an invitation from your loved one. They have to give you permission to access their information. So contact your hearing healthcare provider so that they can assist you with getting that code there. So I'll hit back. And then if we go over from the home screen down at the bottom in the left hand corner, if we navigate just one step over to where that bell is, that gives us our notifications. So that is where you may see things like fall detection or anything having to do with your loved one that they may notify you of. And then to the right of that, there is another menu here. And then it just lists your profile. So it has your information, your account. You can put in your email or change your email or your account password. Connections. This is again another way to add another person that you may be caring for. Notifications we've also gone over, so it just gives us another way to get to those notifications within the app. Legal information, it has the user licensing agreement and a privacy policy for the app. And then it has a help center which can offer some additional resources for you. And then it just gives you some information about the app itself. So that's it. That just explains the caregiver app in a crash course. But if you have any questions, or if you just wanted to leave a comment, or if you like this, perhaps you've learned something, then feel free to do so and to reach out to us. Thanks and have a great day.